What's going on, Pisces? I hope you are all happy, healthy, and well. I am Cody, your conscious soul reader. Welcome, welcome. Thank you all for being here. If you are brand new, I appreciate your curiosity. And if you are already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all for your continued love and support. This is that mid-month March energetic look to see if I've missed any details or if I've left anything off, if anything has changed or shifted from that original reading at the beginning of the month. We're going to check to see what's going on. I am combining both readings as I did before, the love and then career. If love comes up, I'm going to read it. If career comes up, I'm going to read it. So this is for all prominent placements in your chart. If anything does not fit or resonate, please leave it for somebody else, as these are for the general collective. Cross watchers, of course, are welcome. Feel free to switch that energy around as needed. Be sure to check your other placements to see if you could put together a pretty good picture of what's going on based on that. All right, so we'll get started here in just a second. Be sure to check out the link tree in the description box if you're interested in a personal private reading with me. Also, if you check out my other platforms, I'm going live all the time. This is an opportunity for you to catch a heavily discounted rate when I am live streaming. Also, I'm posting different content on all those other pages as well. So be sure and give me a follow. All that energetic currency that we exchange helps me to tune into your energy, likes, shares, comments. So follows, subscribes, saves, that is all energetic currency. It helps me to tune into you, as these are general collective, right? All right, let's get started. See what does Pisces need to know? What's going on for Pisces? And I will get started on those April readings starting next week. So be sure and hit that notification bell for when I go live here on YouTube or when I am posting all of those next videos. All right, collective, here we go. What does Pisces need to know? What do Pisces placements need to know? 8 of Wands, 4 of Swords. Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, the King of Wands has reversed with the Justice card. Oof. Finding out somebody was a liar, pants on fire. Okay. What else for Pisces placements? Oof. Very opposing energies here. Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. This one is so in and out and free-spirited. This one's dedicated, hardworking, going nowhere. Oof. That may be the lie. Somebody was committed and dedicated, but they could not sit still to save their life. What else? Oof. My gosh. Okay. 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. I will let you know the last 3 readings that I've done, I have used different decks for each reading, and a 9 of Swords has come out in this position, I think, the last 3 times. Yikes. Goodness, 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 goodness. All right, we've got Magician with the 10 of Cups, 5 of Wands, 8 of Swords, 4 of Wands, Hermit, Hierophant, Devil, 7 of Swords. There's the lie. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? Where's the lie? There it is. Okay, Pisces. So a lot of you are taking time to kind of have some introspection over maybe a lot of conversations that have recently happened. You may have discovered a lot of text messages, phone calls, DMs, or whatever to have you feel like you need to pull away and kind of think about things. You're really pulling back to support this energy of pulling back, right? This is you being very grounded and making this like kind of no nonsense decision to pull back. To just kind of pull back and observe and look at things. And we have major lies, major deception here. And you're uncovering this. Somebody here could have told you that they were very, very committed, very dedicated. They were here for the long term. Come to find out that they were in and out. This is that player card energy. This is somebody who makes very bold, risky decisions. And they don't really think things through. They kind of act without thinking. The 3 of Wands and the 3 of Swords is kind of saying you're kind of waiting for this, the other shoe to drop, right? you're wanting to progress forward and you're kind of making these plans to move ahead, but there's major blockages here about you kind of being stressed out and worried, kind of going over and over again, the deception, the lies and betrayal. But the will is there. The will is strong for you to be able to push forward successfully with accomplishment. For some of you, you may be putting yourself out in the public eye here a little bit, and it's very stressful for people to watch this go on. For some of you, you may have told a lot of people about this connection, and now you're stressed out and worried about what everybody's going to say. We've got the Magician to the King, the 10 of Cups here. The Magician is somebody who's very, very resourceful. This is somebody who has a lot of willpower and a lot of strength to be able to accomplish happiness, joy, optimism, positivity, right? But you're conflicted. You're conflicted by overthinking about things. You were promised a lot of stability, but through your soul searching and through a lot of contemplation, you're realizing that this major commitment, this dedication is nothing but a lesson in learning about toxic behavior, about somebody who overpromises, who obsesses, somebody who may have addictions, somebody who may have be easily tempted, right? This is somebody who just cannot say no. They have impulse control issues here with that Devil card energy coming out. I've got Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and that's it. Okay. There's the lie. There's the lie. And somebody was holding back for quite some time, keeping it to themselves, really keeping a tight lid on the deception and the betrayals. They could have been offering you, little pieces of information here and there and trying to inspire you to want to keep connecting with this. But I do see the World card. This is learning those deep lessons and closing old cycles, taking this opportunity to try and start something new, to try and come out of this on the other side. It goes on. 10 of Swords to the Tower, to the 5 of Swords, to the Queen of Swords, right? This is you looking at this opportunity to start over something new, to close these cycles. This is about learning lessons, to truly understand what's gone on so that you don't go through this again. The soul searching here, this is spiritual. This is spiritual ascension that you've been pushed into based on discovering that somebody is not what they presented themselves to be. Somebody is absolutely not what they presented themselves to be here. Now, collective, I do see that some of you may have given money to this person and you're feeling a great injustice. You may have been promised that they would have paid you back, but you're uncovering that they will not. I would let that go. I would absolutely let that go. Nothing should be given with the expectation of return if you cannot afford to give it, right? When I give somebody money, I learn to kind of let that go. Putting that expectation on somebody and expecting something back is horrible energy to have with somebody. Hey, if I have it to give, it's yours. It's yours. I don't need it back. You need $100? Take it. Take it. If I have it and all my bills are paid and I'm good to go and I got a little extra fluff and I'll be okay because I got more coming in and you need it, go ahead, take it. Take it. Because I know that everything I give, that's energy. That's a currency exchange. Everything I give comes back to me, right? Same with negativity. Same with stress, anxiety, anger. If you wish bad karma on somebody, it's all coming back to you. Every single thing you put out into the universe is going to be returned. This is why I don't understand why people get so scared of black magic. It's energy. Yes, it has the opportunity to affect you, but if you acknowledge it and you accept it and you sign that contract, you're agreeing to it. And then you start to manifest your own self-sabotage by signing up to it. It's just energy. If you acknowledge it, accept it, and say, okay, I take this on and I'm worried and I'm fearful and I'm stressed out and I'm angry and I'm going to sit here and feed it and harness it and manifest it. It worked. It took hold. And you signed that contract saying, I accept this and I'm now agreeing to it and now I'm going to let it take me over and now I'm going to continue to self-sabotage myself based on your wishes. Congratulations, right? But if you feel that energy, you capture it, say, this is not my energy. I do not own this energy. This is not mine. I release it. I return to sender with love and light. Returning to sender with love and light. Everything you send out will come back to you. If you return to sender with love and light comes back to you. If you send it out with anger and malice, guess what's coming back to you? right? So this is you kind of understanding this and understanding that whatever you're putting out there is coming back. So be careful with that energy. Sidebar. Wow. Channeled message sidebar. I'm going to clarify all these cards on the table and see if I can't put together a better picture of what's going on. Let's use this deck. I got to shuffle over here. I do it over here, but it messes with my OCD. Screws up my cards, the cloth. All right. All right, let's get 3 more. What else for Pisces here? What else for Pisces? And hey, if you don't have money to be lending out, don't give out your money. If you don't have it to give out, why are you putting yourself in a position to have to stress and worry about what was given, right? Why would you ever put yourself in that position? Okay, let's see here. What else does Pisces need to know? I used to do that. I used to get so upset when people would take money from me and promise it back and it would never coming back. I was so upset and I would kill the friendship and just burn the whole thing, be burned in my head and go around just pissed and angry and and that is unnecessary. It's unnecessary. Why did I even do it if I didn't want to do it, right? So just be a better judge. Just be a better judge moving forward. What else can I tell Pisces? Tell me about the 8 of Wands, please, Spirit. Tell me about this 8 of Wands. Two of Swords, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, promises of love, but you're deciding, right? Is this real or is it not? Is this real or is it not? You may have blocked this person. You may have blocked this person when you found out that they were making offers to other people. You may have been put in a position to have to decide whether or not you're going to stay in this or leave, as the 8 of Wands is about travel and movement. So this is that energy of, do I stay or do I go? Tell me about the 4 of Swords. King of Cups. King of Pentacles. Okay. So while you're in this isolation and you're taking this time to regroup and think about things, this is a great opportunity for you to be very balanced, to make some really balanced decisions. This is somebody who's not a big risk taker. You're going to pull back and just kind of take care of yourself right now and make very clear decisions with emotional balance, emotional and mental balance here. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. The 2 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. There is this energy of just kind of sticking around and doing the work, or do I go and try to do something else? Do I go and try and do something else? I've got the Queen and King of Pentacles out here. You could be a divine pair. You could be a very established pair that has been together for quite some time, and now you're put in this hiatus of having to choose. What do I do now? Where do I go? If not this, then what? Right? 5 of Pentacles, please. Tell me about the 5 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, the Queen of Swords. Based on something you've learned from the past, you're choosing to pull yourself out of this and go ahead and pull away. You felt pushed aside based on energy from the past, and you could be uncovering a lot of truths regarding the past, and you're choosing to kind of remove yourself from this energy real quick while you process things. Tell me about the Justice card, please. Ace of Pentacles sideways. And the Strength card. Ace of Pentacles. So this is an opportunity, right? The cause and effect. You have to be very brave about whatever you're choosing to do. You've either missed out on an opportunity to heal, or you can take this opportunity to regain your power back, to try and snatch that power back, reclaiming your power. You can either reclaim your power by having confidence to move forward to heal in this, and truly trusting the process. If you have confidence in your partner to be able to do that hard work to turn things around, or you're having strength in trying to start out with a new opportunity. Tell me about the King of Wands in reverse. 10 of Swords and the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is the most ordained cup in the entire deck. This is the most beautiful love there is to offer with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups has the best love, the best nurturing, kindness, compassion, gentle nature about them, and you have full stop. Full stop. You've cut it off completely. You felt completely backstabbed, betrayed, so you have cut your love only to self. This is you focusing on self. This love that was refused and rejected, you're now taking that cup and pouring it right to self. Okay, you don't want this beautiful cup of love I have to offer. You don't want this divine pairing that I'm trying to offer to you. Fine, I'll take it. This is the best love there is. This is the best cup there is in the whole deck. I'll take it. Fine by me. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles, please. The Hermit, Page of Pentacles, and the Devil. Yeah, I think you're really focused here on uncovering some deep truths, and this is done through introspection. This is not something that you're partnering up with them to try to work through. You're pulling back to process this on your own, because this is a big deal. It's really big. You're deciding on what the future is going to hold for you. What is the plan forward, right? Do you isolate yourself, or do you try to heal this toxic energy? Is it yours to take on, right? Are you willing to put in that hard work with this other person? How deeply committed are you, right? Is this somebody a 30-year partnership where you're deciding, do I hold their hand and walk them through this and continue to love, or do I protect myself and pull out of this, right? Is this fixable? Is it even curable? Tell me about the Knight of Wands, please. The Four of Cups and the Three of Cups. Okay. Three of Cups is that party lifestyle, that single person's energy. And this is very much the Knight of Wands. Very careless, foolish, in and out. Could be going out partying, hang out with their friends excessively. And the Four of Cups says, you ain't into that. You didn't sign up for that. You're not into it. Not your jam. This is not a communal relationship, right? You're interested in a one-on-one partnership. And then if we go out, we go out. Not you go out and I'll see you later when you're done having fun, being who you want to be, and then come home to this. That's not the way this works. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Three of Wands, please. Ace of Wands. Yeah, is it a new beginning by yourself, or are you going to take these life lessons, right? The life lessons coming in here with the Justice card. Strong Libra energy coming out. We also have Leo, Capricorn again, and Virgo again. Okay. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Oof. You are really at a loss here. I feel like some of you did lend money to this person, and you're at a loss here, and you're trying to regroup and regain your losses a little bit. You're feeling really deeply betrayed by this. Somebody could have promised this to you. Interesting that the Three of Swords is being clarified by the Four of Swords. I will draw to your attention the Three Swords are sitting up here, and he's holding that last sword. That last sword he's holding by his bedside, ready to use, but he's going to be impatient and he's going to be in patience, not impatient. He's going to be in the patience energy to really have some true introspection to decide what is that best plan forward. This is isolation and pulling away from the connection. You have discluded this person from the ability to have an opinion about what you're doing or what you're saying. I think you're just kind of trying to regroup and figure out what your next move is going to be. This is a rebuilding phase. This is a processing phase. This is a looking back over what has happened and what needs to change kind of phase with the fives about change. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you were the Seven of Swords. You are very, very defensive over what you have built up here. Also, this is you saying, you know what? I gave up my independence, my singlehood. I was really abundant and quite well off before all of this happened. And now I'm stuck in this energy of having to regroup and repair. And now you're standing up for your rights to defend what it is that you built, right? And it's stressing you out. You're losing sleep over this. It's just not fair. It's just completely not fair. Six of Pentacles. That card just flipped right onto it. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. And the Sun card. Yeah, you have a really optimistic outlook. No matter what happens moving forward, you're going to be okay. Okay, no matter what, you're holding on to that optimism and positivity because that's your saving grace in this whole thing, to allow you right? To be able to progress forward in a very successful way. You know that if you manifest from a place of negativity, fear, anger, and stress, you're going to create more of the same. So in doing this, you take this little moment to kind of regroup and get your bearings back so that you can get a solid plan, and then you can start to feel more optimistic and hopeful moving forward, however that looks, with or without this person. Dealer's choice, however you feel. However you feel, right? You're upset that you're put in this position once again with the with the 5 of Cups to the 7 of Cups, that somebody even is disappointing. It's disappointing that somebody has brought in all of this chaos and the confusion and the despair of you having to like deal with something now, and you are really, really in a hurry here to just let this go and move forward, to get on with it, to go ahead and make as big a change as quickly as possible, right? With that Knight of Swords, you're almost aggressively focused on transforming this, like moving on and letting go. That's aggressively focused. There they are again. There they are again. The King of Cups, or excuse me, the King of Swords and the King of Wands. The King of Pentacles. All 4 kings are out here. FYI, all 4 kings are out here. This is very sitting energy. There's a lot of higher standards being implemented here, and very clear decisions about what is going to be your best outlook, right? What is best for your big picture. These are very decisive energies that you're putting in here, very authoritative. Also, yeah, you're guarded. You're guarded, and you are emotionally pulling yourself out of this while you figure out what these next moves are. And because of this deception, because of the lies, because of the betrayal, you are now in this energy of how do I progress forward and how do I regain my abundance? And it's all done through the air of emotional independence, pulling yourself out of this emotionally to protect yourself. Arms crossed over the chest, right? These are my emotions. I am protecting them, and you cannot have them. They're mine. So yeah, you're pretty guarded. You have a choice to make. You have a decision to make. I will let you know that the healing journey is very, very important for this, so that we are able to really understand where we went wrong in the beginning and not to do that going forward. Okay. Very clearly thinking about, yes, what is that big picture? How do I move forward? But also, what did I do last time and how do I not do that going forward? Okay. That's truly healing. Applying the lessons to the forward progress, right? This is not about like holding every single person accountable ever, right? This person lied to me and betrayed and deceived me. So now the bank of Pisces is closed. I'm shut down. No more. Don't ever come to me again. Nobody ever asked me for nothing. I ain't opening up for nothing, right? That's a very constricted way of being. When you clench up on your energy, you close off. And you stop that energetic currency from flowing. So you have to be very careful about that, because it's energy, right? It has to have that flow. It has to go out and it has to come in. You have to figure out where your attachment to it is and use discernment whenever you're giving out the energy, the currency, everything that you have earned. And time is energy. Time is currency. The investment of you, the investment of your, if you hang out with this person for a very long time, you spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of your life, hanging out, talking on the phone, going out on dates, getting to know this person, and you guys build up this bond, and they get in a tight spot, and you just want to help them because you built this bond up, and they just can't seem to come through and do what they promised, and you're getting worried and stressed out because you kind of put yourself in this precarious position. It's not their fault. That's you. You made the decision to offer up something that you didn't have in the first place. Another thing is, if they are the way they are, then that's on them. That's on them. And it's on you to decide, why did I allow this to happen? Where did I ignore? Right? Where did I overlook things for the sake of having connection, just for the sake of having connection, right? Kind of looking at your decision-making process along the way, and then deciding, how do I do things differently going forward? And if you are able to maintain this connection at all, like if it's able to withstand the cracks in the foundation based on lies and deception, I am very suspicious about that. I mean, if you lie to me once about something small like that, how many other times are you going to lie to me? And now I know you're capable of deception and betrayal when I come forward as very honest and open, overly honest and open. And if somebody starts, lying to me, then automatically I don't believe another word. I don't believe anything else you say after that. It's going to take a very, very, very long time of me watching and observing how you act and behave to see if I can trust you again. And until I see that, and it's got to be consecutive, right? You can't go 3 months and then screw up and then tack on another 2 months of good and then screw up again. It has to be consecutive. If you show me effort and then break the pattern and then try effort again and break the pattern, you have a problem with an issue that needs to be dealt with. And it's not my job to help you fix it, right? I'm not equipped. I am merely a tarot reader. I am not a psychologist. I am not a doctor. I am not a therapist. I am not a life coach, not yet. I am I'm not a mentor, not yet, but I'm not equipped to help you. I can't guide you through that. And even if I were, could you even afford my services? If you're borrowing money from me and you can't pay it back, could you even afford my services, right? So be very careful about what you're manifesting and where you're creating from. You don't want to get in a state of negativity, and that's giving your power away, quite honestly. If you're giving your power away in that way to somebody else and allowing them to have that kind of control over your decision-making process moving forward based on, their actions, and now holding everybody else accountable based on this one person's actions, that is imbalanced. It is completely imbalanced, and that will only recreate the situation over and over again. You have to learn the lessons, apply them, and do things differently going forward to have different results. That's on period. Okay. Let's run the Kipper deck. Well, that's moving quick. That was a pretty quick reading. Pretty quick reading. All right. Kipper deck. Kipper deck. Kipper deck. Kipper deck. Let's see what the Kipper has to say. This deck reminds me of like a Lifetime movie. I don't know if you've ever seen one of those. My mom loves those. She loves all the drama and stuff. But the Kipper deck, look at it's like an old school romance novel. Like they have all the drama and the situationships and all the instances, and then in the end everybody falls in love. Lifetime movie, or in the end the evil goes down and the good prevails. All right, tell me what else does Pisces need to know? Anything else for Pisces? Thank you. All right. Yeah, we've got message of concern and a false person. Yeah, false person. Somebody here was deceptive. They lied to you. Somebody could have brought you this information and you ignored it. You could have seen the signs that somebody was maybe being deceptive and you ignored it in good faith. I've got community and coffin coming out. There's message coming out, right? So somebody here was very communal, maybe spreading themselves all over the community, and you're putting an end to that right now and saying, do what you will. It's not going to be with me. Do what you will. It's not going to be with me. You have your own message. If they got a message of concern about somebody being false, you have a message that you're not putting up with any tomfoolery, right? I have to say tomfoolery when I'm using the Kipper deck because it's so elegant and official, right? It just reminds me of some like dramatical type of like old school movie or something. It's really funny. Yeah. You may be calling on the community, right, to help you with just a little bit of a leg up to help you get through this tough time. You may be sending a message saying, look, I'm almost out of this debt, but I need a little bit of a lift just to kind of carry me through. I got myself in an issue with somebody and I need a little leg up, right? Asking for help there. Okay. Channeled message. All right. Let's see. Let's run. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Let's run. It's my rebel. Basic girl. We'll do the love oracle, and I feel like you kind of need the future higher self, so we'll pull that too. Let's see what the love oracle has to say, because this one has about transformations, endings, lessons. That's what life is: learning and growing, growing and loving and learning and growing, growing and healing and loving and healing and growing. Ain't it fun? Who else is coming back for another trip around this 3D Earth? All right, let's see. What else? What else for Pisces to close out this message? Camera. Everything else is going to go face down, huh? Yeah. Oh my God. That was a lot. And cassette, camera and cassette. My gosh. 3/4 of the deck came out. Jeez, that's a lot. I'm a little worried about using the higher self deck now because it's got 100 cards in there. If this many came out already, crikey. Okay. So yes, learning from the past, that camera perception. You got to learn from the past. You've got to learn and apply these lessons. This offers you security and stability to be able to move forward. You got to tell people who are in and out, who have ego issues, not today. Not today. You got boundaries up for people who are in their ego, who live in their ego, who have fear of intimacy, who have codependency issues, right? You're starting to put that block up because you're really growing and evolving past that by looking back and learning from the past. We've got date and Phoenix out here. I think you should start to plan to set a date, to start to work on this growth. Start to really commit to it. Set yourself up to say, okay, starting tomorrow, I'm going to start to be more optimistic. I'm going to really use a lot of discernment going forward with my connections. I'm going to really start to focus on my healing journey. I'll start to do more things, just set a date to start to really commit yourself to this regrowth. The Phoenix is rising from the ashes. This is somebody who has transformation, and they kind of go through this huge growing phase here. We have kisses, acts, and love. So this is you stopping the pattern, right? Of just kind of like giving everything you got right up front, right? Just kind of like throwing your whole heart into everything right up front. And you're kind of stopping the pattern. You're seeing the patterns and putting a stop to that. This is like stopping that repeat behaviors. This is possibly even separating, right? Somebody here is trying to give you all the affection in the world, but you're saying, look, I just need my space to kind of figure things out here. This could be you watching with a very close eye on somebody. If you're allowing them to still stay in your connection, you're just watching them. You're watching them. We've got the chaser, we've got the runner and the chaser. Okay. So this is somebody who has abandonment issues. This is the runner in a codependency issue, and this is the chaser in the codependency relationship. So maybe you guys have done this before, this in and out, this back and forth. We've got stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, deception, because of you maybe manifesting it. This is overplaying instances in your head. I said that earlier, manifesting a negative outcome by hyper-focusing on it and thinking it. Your thoughts and your feelings have an intense effect on the quantum field. You have no idea. They have measures through machines and equipment that can see this vibration, the frequency you put out by thinking and feeling something, right? You can send this across the world with just your thoughts. So this is about you kind of getting in control of that and kind of thinking more positively so that you can manifest more positively. Negativity is very easy. It's very easy to go angry and stressed out and sad and stuff. And that's your human birthright. You're allowed to do that. But the important thing is not be there and not to live there, right? You have to process these emotions, move through them, assign them a meaning, and then do things differently going forward. Apply these lessons to new situations to do things differently based on what you learned, not what somebody else did. We can't hold everybody accountable for what one person did and expect every single person to kind of be the same thing. That's impossible. Not everybody is. We've got dragonfly at the bottom of the deck. Changing and healing. Being lighthearted, right? Focusing on the positivity. There's a lot of peace that comes with this separation so that you can kind of figure things out and have that calm peace of mind. I know that it's painful. You're kind of yearning for this person. You miss the good old times. You miss the good old days. You're starting to have more conversations with people to help you feel uplifted. This is you kind of maybe seeking out your friendships to help you to get over this heartbreak, to kind of make you feel loved and protected and safe, to be able to talk about things and get things off your chest. Because, yeah, you're grieving, you're mourning. You're feeling lost, and this is kind of helping you to ascend and to move you into that next phase. This is preparing you for union, whatever the next phase is. The next phase of your relationship, if your person can heal and fix themselves, you can't do it for them, right? They have to heal and work on themselves, and you support them doing that. You heal and work on yourself. They support you doing that. You can't fix each other. You can't do it. It's impossible. It's impossible. Plus, again, you're not equipped. You're just not. If you were, you wouldn't be here watching my readings, would you? Would you? Okay. I know, right? Man, this is whipping along. Good, right? Because you got to go TT. Huh? Okay, I know. I said the magic words. Hang on. We're almost ready. It's raining anyway, and you don't go in the rain, do you? You're super prissy. She is made of sugar, and she melts in the rain, so she don't go in it. Future higher self for Pisces. This is from your future higher self, giving you guidance, showing you the light and the way to your future, helping you with that message for now from the future you. What does Pisces need to know? Don't forget to fulfill your needs while helping others, right? And that's the energy of giving away what you don't have. Don't put yourself out trying to help everybody around you. You have to take care of yourself first. The airlines say, put your mask on first and then the children, even to the parents, right? You're freaking out about your child. You got to be there so that you can help others. You miss the beauty when you're stressed. Be gentle with yourself. Be messy sometimes. Let it all go, right? A lot of us have that need to kind of control everything and keep everything in order. And it helps give you this feeling of, like you got it all in control. You're never going to have it all. You're never going to be able to control every single thing. So let it all go. Be messy. Be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness sets you free. It keeps you from hanging on to what was never meant to be. Forgiveness. And forgiveness is not for them. It's for you. There goes my left ear. It's for you. It's for you to release that space. If you're holding a grudge against somebody and you're holding anger and resentment and pain and grief in your heart and in your soul, you're blocking anything else from coming into that space, right? Love can't come in. Future hope can't come in. Optimism can't come in because you're just sitting there stewing and angry and using this as a protection shield, right? This is going to protect me. I'm in my victim blanket and I'm just going to wear it around with me for the rest of my life. You've got to let it go. You've got to let it go. It's like cutting the sandbags off your hot air balloon so that you can really soar to your highest potential. Take the rocks out of your pocket, right? You're weighing yourself down. Sets you free. And it releases you and keeps you from hanging on to what was never meant to be. Sometimes people come into our lives to teach us lessons, to show us how we are doing things and we need to do it differently, right? Learn new things. This will help you in the future. So don't close yourself off thinking you already know enough. Keep evolving, keep learning, keep growing. That's why we're here. That's why we're signed up to come to this world. You will find your place in the world even when you don't know how. If you don't know how, just keep learning. Keep learning, keep evolving, keep growing, and it'll happen. I promise you. It happened for me. I'm walking proof of this. Okay. Don't take actions where there's a feeling of resistance. Okay. If you go and you knock on a door and you knock on the door, nobody's answering, you knock a little harder, nobody's answering, you could kick that door open and say, let me in. You're not going to like what's on the other side of it. In the meantime, go do something else. Go do something else where there is easier access. This is universe preventing you from having to go through something, preventing you from having to suffer from something that you're only meant to suffer through once, right? If you're like hanging on to a connection and you're just going to keep repeating the cycles, don't take action when there's a feeling of resistance. If you feel like somebody's blocking you from coming in, don't push your way in. Don't push your way in. Universe is saying that's not for you. And it may not just be ready yet is the problem. Go do something else in the meantime. Maybe come back and knock on the door later. It may open up later. You have to prepare yourself for it, right? Remember, you came here to teach others. Okay. You have to evolve and grow and learn. And then you can help guide others. You have it in you to be able to help other people. Your life is at a turning point right now and you're ready. You're ready. Don't second guess yourself. Don't think that this is just, another thing you got to get through. This could be a turning point. If you take advantage of this opportunity and situation to really turn things around in your life and make new decisions and new choices moving forward based on old patterns, this is a shift. This is a change. You're ready. You're ready for things to be different. You are ready for things to be different, Pisces. All right. I feel like that was your message for today. I'm going to go ahead and close the reading here. If you are interested in a personal reading, check the description box of this video. The link tree is there. It'll be right in the middle in the link tree section. Just below that's going to be my other platforms. Be sure and give me a follow on all other platforms as well to make sure that you are catching all of my lives to get your opportunity to get a heavily discounted reading from me. Also, I'm posting all kinds of content on those other pages. So there could be a message anywhere. I'm resonating all the time, getting better every day, brushing up on my spiritual intelligence. So y'all stay tuned. Keep following, hit that subscribe bell, that notification bell so you don't miss a beat. I'm continuing to grow and evolve for you so that I can help teach and guide this moment forward. And I will see y'all next week for the April readings. And until then, I'm wishing you all love, light, abundance, and positive vibes. Y'all take care. I'll see you soon.